So this show, it's all about the growing pains of a teenage girl, but with a twist. So how would you each describe the show in your own words?
How about you?
Well, I describe it specifically through Stanley's eyes. I would say it's an origin story of sorts, because obviously he views her as a superhero. But yeah, it's a very dark coming of age story that is very real, and it doesn't. I mean, real in the sense that she has telekinesis, but like it doesn't end happy. Not everything ends happy, and I think that's something it represents well.
I think it's like a coming of age with a very dark twist. Well, you said more of an origin story.
No, it's all
I
right.
said something else. I feel like it's kind of I'm not saying
Satirical.
satirical
Yeah.
in a way that it's like you think it's going to be like a coming of age, but then something, then the whole supernatural element thrown into it, then you're like, oh, so it's not like that. And every single time you think it's going to be kind of like a coming of age, suddenly the supernatural part of it just kind of overtakes it. And it was just a really fun kind of battle of what's going to overtake each other. Is it going to be the superpowers that can become like overpowering the coming of age part, or is the coming of age part going to be kind of like the main thing? It's real fun to kind of see.
And then how would you each say you're different or similar to your characters?
I have a lot in common with Stanley. I definitely put a lot of myself into that character because I feel like when I read the breakdown and seeing, just how he acts in the script and stuff, I feel like I could relate to him a lot, and just a sense of silliness and overall sense of, I don't know, humor, just wit and awkwardness. I feel like that's just me as a whole, and obviously there's some differences, but I feel like I think I have the most in common with my character on the show.
I'm a lot like my character as well. Just the way she kind of acts and the way she kind of works with things and kind of talks to people. Her kind of whole attitude is kind of something that everyone can relate to, including me.
Yeah, totally. And Sophia, your character obviously is dealing with like grief. She's dealing with sexuality. She's dealing with superpowers as well. So I mean, how did you kind of navigate playing all those things at once?
Well, I feel like it's she's just very that's how kind of everyone acts when they're growing up. She's trying to find who she really is, and I feel like that's an important thing to kind of represent on out there in the world. So basically, well, I'm still in high school. I'm growing up as well, so I'm kind of in the same element as her, as in I'm still growing up, and so is she. So it's a very accurate representation of kind of high school life and becoming an adult. And so, yeah.
How would you say the show is different from other teen dramas? But I mean, besides the supernatural element, obviously. But like, how would you say it's different?
Going off my point from earlier, it's very dark, and nothing ends in a very happy light. You kind of get hints of that, but it feels very real because of that, and the atmosphere is pretty stellar. I think Jonathan does a great, and all the set designers and everyone does such a great job with building the world. I think it looks very unique thanks to Justin Brown's cinematography. I feel like everyone came together to create something that looks and feels very unique.
And then you guys have worked together before, so I mean, what's the dynamic like on set? Are you guys like kind of like your characters, like in the way you guys are friends?
I think we're friends.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I think my favorite is like there's little things that Stanley does that Sydney just like despises him for, like the Rubik's Cube and stuff, and I definitely do that a lot in real life. There's those moments where I do something and then she's like, "Can you please shut up?" It's very true to life. And I think that's...
Why that specifically?
I don't know, because I feel like that's...
I don't despise everything that you do.
Not everything. Certain things.
Wait, what's one of the things?
I don't know.
There's a lot.
There's a lot.
Sometimes he talks.
Sometimes he talks.
Yeah, exactly.
The whole Rubik's Cube thing, it's funny. First time you see it, and then it gets loud. and he doesn't stop. What else? I don't know. There's a whole bunch.
See?
But yeah, no, kind of her whole relationship with Stanley, kind of how close they get, and it's very true to life.
Yeah.
They're really good. They become really good friends, and it's kind of like us. We've become really good friends because of the situation we're in, because we've worked together so much.
Yeah.